everyone. I'm Caroline Culbertson for EEI TV and the USCA, and I'm here with Cody Sturgess, who just wrapped up his first ever dressage test here at Rolex Kentucky. Cody, you made it all the way here. How does it feel?
It feels great to be here. There was so much preparation, and to actually be here and go down the center line at Rolex is just phenomenal.
And you kind of said from the get-go that you wanted to really come here and try to be competitive. You're not here just for an educational round.
No, I'm sitting on a fantastic horse. Obviously, she's a very, very strong cross-country horse and a very, very good jumper. But we just put in the best test we've ever put in, so we're starting hopefully in a good position so we can move up.
And tell me a little bit about Mel and kind of how you ended up with her, because she actually came to you to be sold. You weren't supposed to hold on to her, but I'm sure now you're glad you did.
Yeah, so I actually got Melly as a 2-year-old. She's 12 right now, so I've had her for 10 years. I got her, my ex-coach, Jason Pascoe, called me and said, I have a horse here that I think you'd be interested in a resale project. And she was a really quiet kind of hunter horse, didn't really want to go forward, but just had a really, really good mind. She did race as well. She raced at Woodbine, and she was a terrible racehorse, which is kind of funny because she's an excellent galloper right now. But I said to my mom that I think that we should hang on to this horse because there was something special about her. She popped over a couple X's and always just had a really good, willing attitude. And I just said to Mom, "Do you mind if I keep this horse? I know we're supposed to not keep them all, but there's something special about this one." And she said, "Yeah, if you think that, then that's great." So that was 10 years ago. And we've had her ever since. So I'm quite glad we kept her.
Yeah, and here you are at Rolex, so not too shabby. And your mom really is a huge supporter of you, and you guys are really in this together. And so what kind of role has your mom played in bringing you here to Kentucky?
My mom's phenomenal. I couldn't do it without her. She's been there to support me the whole way through. Anything that I needed, she's helped me with. She's been my #1 fan. She's actually on her way right now. She couldn't get here in time for the dressage, but she's going to be here the rest of the weekend, which is really important for me. And she's given me a home base. We bought a farm about 10 years ago in Ontario, Port Perry, Ontario, and it's just really allowed me to grow my business and be able to ride at the level that I do. And when I'm away all the time, she's the one down, kind of holding down the fort. So, I can't thank her enough.
And one thing that a lot of people might not know about Cody is he actually has a particular challenge. You actually have type 1 diabetes and ride with an insulin pump.
Yes, I do. I've had diabetes for 7 years now, and it's quite challenging to regulate your blood sugar, especially when you have adrenaline going and there's high stress situations. And I do a lot of charitable work, and I'm going to be getting into some public speaking for some insulin pump companies to just really show to the kids that just because you have such a disease, you can still do anything you put your mind to, because there's so many kids nowadays that as soon as they get diagnosed with diabetes, they think that they can't do anything, and I just want to be a positive role model for them. So you can really do anything you put your mind to.
And we had several Rolex fans write in to our Facebook page and ask questions for the riders, and one of those questions is, who was your riding idol growing up?
Who was my idol? I don't think I really had anyone in specific, because I didn't always want to be an eventer. I didn't want to be an eventer until I was probably 14 or 15 years old.
Before that, what did you want to do?
Before that, I was really involved in the Welsh show ponies. And then one of my coaches who competed at the intermediate level introduced me to eventing, and that was the end of that. There was nothing else other than eventing from there on. So my idols, I don't know who my first one was. People who I really look up to now are Jessica Phoenix. She was a big part of me getting to Rolex, and our team coach Clayton Fredericks. Those two right now have really shown me what it takes to kind of compete at the top level. And for dressage, my dressage coach Andrea Breezy, she's helped me a tremendous amount. So I guess the combination of those riders right now, they're important to my program.
Okay, and our next fan question was, do you get nerves before you go in, and how do you handle those nerves?
100% we get nerves. If anyone doesn't get nerves, they're lying. I used to be absolutely terrible with it. Like, you wouldn't want to be around me. I was just, I was interesting, as my mom would put it. So thank her for dealing with all that. I think just getting more experience and getting into the ring as many times as you can. It's really helped me a lot. And then actually just in the last few weeks, I've actually started to do some meditation kind of videos on and listening on my phone. That was the recommendation of our team coach, Clayton Fredericks. And it just really helps clear your mind. And I found that that's helped me a lot to just kind of do that once a day. And I did that right before dressage. And I like to listen to music as well. That kind of calms me down.
Do you have any particular songs that you listen to before your dressage or cross country?
Anything country.
Okay. And then our last fan question was, at what point did you realize that you had a horse that might make it to a 4-star?
Probably 2 years ago when Jessica Phoenix said that I think this will be a 4-star horse. Obviously, I'd never been to a 4-star, so I didn't know what it took. I knew that she was a very good jumper, but I knew she needed to work on her form because she's a fairly small horse, so she's really got to try. But it's effortless. It's effortless for her. So probably 2 years ago, and then ever since then, Rolex has kind of been our goal, and our ultimate goal is the Olympics next year.
Great. Cody, congratulations on your ride today, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.